Today's video is brought to you by Yardley activated charcoal soap. I can't even get through it. It's not. Today's video is brought to you by Seiko Golgo13, a collector's journey. Now let's get into it. My goodness, it feels like it's been forever since I've been in the car. Gosh, it's good to be back on the road again. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Okay, I'll stop. So, what are we talking about today? A bit of housekeeping. Want to give a shout out to Matt. Congratulations. He is our winner in the... Oh, wow. Almost made that light. It almost didn't. He is our winner in the Haveston and Ink Dial giveaway. What an amazing giveaway that was. I'm so grateful to Alex at Haveston and Ben at inkdial.co.uk for coming along on the ride with me and sponsoring that giveaway. So Matt, enjoy those items in good health. And the watch for the day, well, I'm wearing the Rolex Explorer as I am exploring today. So that's on wrist. What I'm talking about today is the next installment of the Seiko Golgo13 Collector's Journey. And it took me forever to get started shooting this. You'll see it. I'm going to be in the studio in a minute, so you'll get a better look at the watch there. But this is a unique one in that quad set of watches, in that it's digital and it has all these unique screens of Duke doing something, either running around with his M16 or just looking at the screen all pensive and such. And you can't cycle through them. So I had to set up more or less a recording station back in my crib to periodically stop by every 20 minutes to a half hour to see if it changed, take a few shots. I think I ended up with 21 or 24 of them. I don't even remember. But it took forever to do it. But I wanted to share that because I think that's probably this watch is what I'm calling the dress watch in the Golga collection. It's kind of an odd duck. If I was a super cool kid living in Japan and I was turbo into manga, and I would rock this watch. I don't know that this watch will necessarily have a place on my wrist unless I go to Japan. Oh, I would totally wear this watch if I go to Japan. In fact, I'm dubbing this my Japan watch. But if I was a cool kid rocking it over there, because the kids are into cool stuff over there. They always seem to be on the cutting edge of either oddball or cool things. I would definitely wear this watch, and I would leave it on that mode of cycling through all of the Duke photos. It's just pretty neat. This is Seiko's not ink dial, but it could be an ink dial because it's their digital ink technology. Just a shame you can't cycle through them. It has other modes, and we'll explore that in a hot minute. But I just felt like driving today for some reason. Driving and watch yapping, that's what we do. Really wish I brought my coffee. Because now I have a hoarse throat. Had to make a pit stop. Frank and Shirley's, thank you. Now I need a donut. This one is also unique in that when it was released in the series, there's technically 5 Golgo13 watches because this one has 2 variations. I don't know why they bothered with 2. I think the module and the screens are the same, One comes on bracelet. This one came on strap. This one has what appears to be rose gold colored pushers. The other does not. So it's kind of an odd duck. I think it'd be a bit foolish of me to hunt down the other one. Just, well, what kind of collector are you, D? You know, it's a good point. I don't know. I don't think it's... I don't want to be a dum-dum, because getting a little thick in the watch box. Need to trim some fat, and I don't need to add any other nutters to the collection. Although I put in a bid on something last night, not thinking I'd win, but I won. I was the only person to bid on it. It was super low, so I'm glad. I'm gonna save that one for another episode. In addition to talking about the Seiko Golgo stuff in a minute, and I'll jump into the studio for a close-up. It's time to water the flowers. Time to sprinkle some breadcrumbs at the ADs. Although a bunch of ADs are closed today for the holiday. One's open, so I'm going to go pay them a visit and reaffirm my interest in the GMT left-hand drive. It'd be funny if I nabbed it today. That'd be pretty rad. I think I'd have to take the video to another direction, but let's assume I'm not going to get that today, and let's go into the studio and check out the Golgo13 dress watch and this collector's journey. Seiko Golgo13 getting up close in your business with this particular edition. This is based on Seiko's EPD digital high resolution e-ink display technology. Highly reflective surface. I will do my best to mitigate that. And as a blog to watch noted, this is pretty much retro futuristic styling. Pretty gorgeous, and you know, I'd be rocking this if I was one of the super cool kids hanging around Tokyo. I think that's the market and the demographic for this. If you like anime, manga, this is the watch for you. Let's put some stats up on the board, shall we? Now, it wears a little better than the stats might indicate, namely, 40 millimeters across. Normally would be big for a rectangular or a square-shaped watch. We'll see how well it wears on my wrist in a hot minute. Just want to go through some of the features of this. It's going to be hard to tell in this lighting, but here is the, oh, there we go. There's the backlight. Not super great, but an option. And you've got a couple different displays. Here, right now, we're looking at our boy Duke. And what I'll do in a little bit is show you all of the different Duke pictures that are stored in this watch once I go through some of the different basic views. So this is your view selection screen, and there he is, staring us down. Let's cycle through them. So there's your basic, and it tends to offer each design in a white background or black background. This one's kind of neat. Okay. Cycling through. I'd probably be leaving it on this one all day because I would like to stare down and see what Duke is up to from time to time. Although it has a good world time view if I can cycle through to it and find it. Okay, menu. World time. Select. Finally. Sweet Home Chicago. There you are. So this is the world time view. I think if I was wearing this as a normal watch, this is the view I'd probably settle on because I think it's kind of cool. Maybe in the black face though. Denver. Okay, it's cycling through the different cities. Alright, so we're going to leave it parked there for now. It is proving to be a little bit of a bear. I'll get that sorted out. But allow me to move a little bit to the right and run you through all of the different Duke screens. This took me probably about 4 or 5 days to compile all these photos because they rotate every, near as I can tell, 20 minutes to a half hour somewhere, and there's no way to select one or the next. I'm pretty sure these are all of them, but there could be more. I just got to the point where I was fed up and didn't want to try and figure out. I did my best for you, okay? I did my best. I counted and snapped as many photos as I could for that. But at this point, let's get this one on wrist and see how she wears. So not bad on my 6.5-inch wrist. They made these in two different models in the Golga line, the SBPA009. That came on the bracelet. That's Sierra Bravo Papa Alpha 009. And then this one, which has the rose gold colored pushers, is the 011, and it comes on this rather nice leather strap, Seiko. Good job. Kind of an unusual clasp for it, but pretty cool. They made 500 of the 009s and then 1,000 of these limited edition. And this is a solar movement. And the funny thing is that, you know, as I end up getting more solar movements, you can't just tuck those away into the vault or into a box because they will die on you. Ask me how I know. So you have to keep these out and getting that solar love in order to, you know, keep going. Pretty thin at just about 11 millimeters. And again, if I ever go to Tokyo, I'm going to wear this watch because since I can't speak Japanese, I'm going to need all the help I can with the cultural bridge to anyone who could help me navigate where I'm going in Tokyo, and showing the love for their culture, their watches, their manga. I think I'll get along just fine. Plus, I'm generally pretty friendly, so I hope I'll be able to navigate it pretty well. This has been your Seiko Golgo13 Collector's Journey. 3 down, 1 to go. Time to get back out there and get hunting. Hope you're doing well wherever you are in this wonderful, beautiful hobby of ours. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.